What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mike's Tool Reviews, and I'm going to do a review of this Dremel that I've had for probably 6 or 7 years now, so I feel it's ripe for a reviewing. So let me show it to you. Here it is. This is the Dremel 8220. This is 12 volt. It goes from, I think, 5,000 to 33,000 RPM, which out of the entire Dremel line, this is the only cordless one that goes to 33,000, and I believe their corded versions 33 is the max. So this is just as powerful as the corded version. I bought the cordless because I wanted to use it at work, and I really didn't for something so small, and they offered it in a cordless version. I didn't want to have to be dragging extension cord out to use this for 5 seconds because I find myself only using this for really short periods of time. I've never killed this battery in one project. It's just a little cut and a little shaving, and then that's it. So the battery, something I was concerned about, this battery will last you for an entire project most of the time. I don't know, everybody does something different with these, but for what I do, it'll last for a whole project. It comes with a hanging hook, so you can get that wand, flexible wand attachment, so you can just hang this up and then have your wand to do your detail work. Here's the speed selector, which it is not, the on-off is not integrated into this. On-off is up here. And when you turn it on, if you can see, it gives you the battery indicator. That's the only way you can find out where your battery's at, is if you turn it on or off. But that's its lowest speed, pretty damn low. I think it's like 5,000 RPM. And it goes all the way up to 33,000, which is plenty fast enough. I usually run this thing full blast all the time. It's rare that I ever want to turn it down, but that's kind of how I am with everything. Everything's on high all the time. I was worried when I first bought this 5-6 years ago. I was worried that, I wasn't going to use it often enough, and by the time that I ended up killing this battery, which it is their 12 volt max lithium ion, that they weren't going to make it anymore, because I believe they just started with the cordless ones, or started with the lithium ion, and they had changed over their whole battery system. And I was just worried, like a lot of other power tool companies will just nix battery line and force you to go with something new. But they haven't done that yet. You can still buy these batteries. You can buy the official Dremel batteries for like $40. Kind of expensive, but you can buy on Amazon, and I've had good luck with these. The knockoff batteries, some other brand makes a compatible battery. I've bought those for the Milwaukees and my DeWalt before, and had pretty good luck with them so far. And so even if they did discontinue that, there are these Chinese companies that are making, compatible batteries for the stuff if your brand doesn't support it anymore. Cool feature about this one is it has this easy chuck on the top. So this is your chuck lock. See, it's got detents. You hit that, and then this is shaped to hold on to it, and then you've got enough of a gripping surface you can turn it by hand. I know back in the day, you've all lost this little bastard, and then you're stuck putting some pliers on here or whatever, and this is a soft aluminum, and I've seen a bunch of people with these, and this is just rounded right the fuck around. So that's not going to happen with this, because you have the tool built on. You don't even have to carry this little thing with you. It's on the tool. Other than that, I mean, the grip's really nice. You can even hold it kind of like a pencil if you have to. Hold it like this. It's got a good round shape. Nothing really sticks off of it. So no matter how you got to hold it, it's comfortable to hold. And then you have like I said, you have your on-off switch up here, which is in a convenient spot. And then your speed control down here, so you're not as likely to accidentally hit that while you're using it. The kit comes with the charger, one battery, and I think, maybe not. I thought there was space for another battery in the case. Is this it? Yeah, you can, if you bought an extra battery, you could fit it in the case. It looks just like your Milwaukee. A lot of the other 12 volt batteries, 3 18650s. So even if you're savvy enough, you can even repair this if you want. But I would just buy a replacement. So you have a place for your charger. You just kind of stuff the cord down inside the case like that. I believe it came with this guide. It goes on the end for when you're using these horizontal cutting bits. And that's something I use it a lot for if I have to add a receptacle to a countertop or the side of a cabinet, or anything like that. This is just plunge cut and just follow your line. Especially if you're dealing with some plaster. Plaster is a nightmare to cut with a drywall saw. Also, something else I really like, I don't remember if this came with it or not. It comes with this disc system. Where you pull this little collar down. So I do this without it on there. And you put your disc on. Come on. I never have a problem with this. That fucker doesn't fit. I have had that issue where the hole in the disc isn't cut accurately enough for it to fit through, and you got to kind of force it. I know this one works. So you turn the disc 90 degrees, fits through there, turn it, and it snaps in place. The beauty of this system, other than it being really easy and a quick change, is that if you put a little too much torque, yeah, my hands are filthy. I've been working out in the shed all day. If you put too much torque on it, this will give and let the disc kind of move and wobble, as to where that's not the case with the old style. You put a little torque on that, it's just going to snap. They're kind of brittle. So I really I was kind of skeptical about it at first, but I won't ever go back to the screw type. In fact, this is, I believe, the one that came with it, and I've never even used it. That's just kind of like a backup. That's about it for that part. It comes with this little case. You know, I've added my own stuff to it. An extra collar, little sanding discs. I like these a lot. These, I don't remember seeing these before, but this is the Easy Lock grinding wheel. Just a little, it looks just like your disc that you would put on your angle grinder, but it's a little tiny one, and I've used this to sharpen things and smooth things out. Comes with these little buffing wheels. I don't really get too much use out of them. I don't really give a shit what things look like. You know, your basic Dremel kit. I've never been one to go out and buy the big kits, you know, the big $30 kit that comes with a bunch of, you know, everything. I just buy what I need when I need it. Every time I see one of those kits, there's a bunch of extra shit in there that I know I'm never going to use. So I just buy whatever I need, and so far I've been able to fit just about everything I need in here. And 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting something with it, cutting a piece of metal or whatever. Where's that? Yeah, I did buy this. This is good to have. You take this little collar off and replace it with this. And this is just a little shield, because sometimes you can't always direct the sparks away from you. And even if you're wearing safety glasses, it's still good. They still sting you for your face when you take some sparks to the face. So it's good to get one of those. Instructions come up in here. You know, your standard case. There's little spots for, it looks like you can put a right angle attachment, an extra collar, a couple different kind of, just, you know, little spaces to add all your stuff. Different collets, different size ones for different size bits. So all in all, I freaking love this thing. I don't know how I could live without it. I'm really glad that I went with the cordless. It's just, for the way that I use this, and, you know, 2, 3, 5 minute intervals, cordless is the way to go, because you can just grab it, no plug, and just go. Especially when I'm using it at work. Like I said, chances are you're not going to be working around an outlet, or the electricity is going to be off. So for an electrician that uses, you know, a Dremel once in a while, get the cordless one. I've been really impressed with it. Battery's kicked ass the whole time I've had it. I leave it half charged, fully charged. Probably breaking lithium-ion rules with it, but it's kicked ass the whole time. So I'm gonna wrap this up. This gets my ringing endorsement, 2 thumbs up. The Dremel 8220. They do still sell this. I looked it up on Amazon. It's like 85, 86 bucks. It's got like 400 5-star reviews, so you cannot go wrong with this. I know Milwaukee makes one, and everybody makes one. For years, Dremel was the only way to go, but I still think it's the only way to go. They're the ones who've been doing it the longest. The Dremel tools are out in, I believe, the 60s or 70s. So if you're looking to get one, I suggest this one. One more thing, they do make an 8-volt line. They're just not as powerful. So if you want corded power in a cordless tool, the 8220 is the one to get. All right. As always, thanks for watching.